welcome back to Taste Panel for Chili Nerds, guys. Jay and I again here for episode 277 today. Now, I knew it wouldn't be a really long time since Jay would be back here. He'd be making a sauce for us, so the two go together. We get the show with me and Jay together. We both can bring sauces to the table, and today he's done that again, guys, with angry chili pepper sauce. Jay, I said that in so many words there that you probably couldn't count them all, longer than his ingredient list for the sauce. But anyway, we have a fire-breathing pepper going on here. Jay, I'm assuming this is your handiwork? Did the art yourself?
Yes.
All right, so hey, we not only have a sauce maker, but
child like drawing.
Yeah, an artist in the work.
Yeah.
It's just a work in progress.
Yeah, give me some time.
All right, so Jay, why angry chili?
I'm not too sure. I threw together that. I had a couple ideas going around. One was an ex-employee. One was chili peppers, and then I kind of just smashed them all together and
into one angry sauce.
Yeah, into an angry sauce.
All right, so hey guys, take a look at the color of that. Pretty cool. Jay, I like the color of this one. A really nice bright orange that came together for you really well with this sauce. Nothing more, or perhaps nothing less interesting than a brown sauce, right?
Yeah.
So today we're full of fire, guys, with two exciting colors. With two shows in a row for us. Anyway, last show, Inferno, with the really dark burgundy colored sauce. Today, bright orange. So anyway, Jay, why don't you go ahead, tell them what is actually in angry chili pepper sauce, and perhaps we'll find out firsthand what makes it so angry, at least heat-wise, right?
Yeah. Basically, this has dried jalapenos, habaneros, and chili peppers. There's some tomato, onion, and garlic. There's a little bit of sugar, vinegar, water, a touch of cane syrup, and a few bay leaves. I was experimenting with different herbs and leaves, so I was like, yeah, let's try this. But mainly the three peppers involved give it a little heat. It's not overwhelming. I used about, I don't know how many fresh chilies it would have been, but it was like 3 tablespoons of each, and I came up with about 2 quarts of hot sauce. So, I mean...
Yeah, so why the shift here to dried peppers? Is this an experiment on your behalf? Or?
Yeah, basically I had some peppers laying around from your garden last year, some chili peppers from my garden.
Right.
And I was in the middle of doing some work on my vehicle, and I got kind of frustrated, so I was like, I'm going to go do what I do best and just make something. So,
all right, so hey,
and a sauce came out of that.
All right, so maybe when you were frustrated with your car, you were angry.
Yeah, I think that's
bring about the anger.
That's what spawned the whole thing. So.
Nice. So anyway, what I want to do, guys, here, Jay's sauces are usually really thick. So Jay, I'm not sure yet. We didn't try this one yet, but I'm judging solely from the past. We may need a knife to get this out of here.
Tap it, or something.
But I'm only kidding. Let's see how all that... Wow. That is really cool, guys. Look at the color of that thing. Gee, I'm impressed with this brightness.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little... I don't want to say it's out the norm for me. It's a different color, but same texture. I was trying to go for a thinner sauce, but for some reason I could never score.
Wait, mate.
Yeah, I'm always worried about too much vinegar or too watered down. I'm not a watered down type person. I go right for the...
So we get a bottle of quicksand here.
Yeah.
No, anyway, guys, smelling really good, actually. Got a lot of kind of a oniony, really garlicky, pungent, kind of like a garden vegetables in there, spicy at the same time. The dried chilies, I think, are making their presence, guys. If you get a chance to work with dried chilies, or go and buy your favorite Mexican hot sauce. Usually, Mexicans use a lot of dried peppers. Really, kind of gives it that unique kind of aroma.
Yeah.
Almost a really kind of. It's really hard to explain that. How do you describe dried pepper aroma? It's almost a pungent type of like a terse aroma.
Yeah, it's not as fruity as like fresh pepper. Like when you cut a fresh pepper, you get that pepper smell, and then you get a little bit of the nose of it's going to be hot. And with dry peppers, they kind of I don't want to say musty, but they have like a different tone to them.
Yeah, I think you hit it right on the head. They're less fruity, less organic smelling.
Yeah.
So, all right, hey, why not try some of this? Well, hey, oh my God! Wow, look at this! Oh, what a good consistency here, man. I eat my words, man.
Yeah, I was a little worried about that.
No, looking good. Wow, we're in great, guys. And this is even refrigerated. So hey, we know we're in business here, Jay.
I also used a double mesh strainer that I processed it through, so it might help when making it not as creamy, but it still has its creamy.
Hey, I think this has a
body, but it has a thinness. So
yes, it doesn't look like it suffered any in the creamy texture of it. So hey, guys, here we go on 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, Jay, that has a really, really, really smooth texture. Mm-hmm. Guys, coming really, man, a little bit on the throat there. Mm-hmm. That almost has a yogurty type consistency. It is that creamy, guys. No joke. Jay, hit the.
There's flour.
Wow, look at that, Jay. I must say, all your sauces are really good, but this one here may be the best pouring, best consistency that you've done yet. Mm-hmm. And flavor-wise, guys, kind of really, again, mixing garden vegetables, mixing spices, and again, we're kind of getting those dry pepper flavors hanging in the back, plus a little bit of heat going on in the back of the throat area there. Kind of going down, warmth traveling right down the chest area into the stomach. So, guys, definitely not without heat. Kind of has a, with everything mixed together, kind of picking up a lot of onion there, Jay. Mm-hmm. Picking up a lot of garlic. It almost, maybe this could be a mental play on my mind here, but it almost too has like a carroty type of flavor in there too. Like maybe that's part of the vegetable flavors coming together, and not just the look of the sauce. But you didn't put any carrots in this, did you?
Not at all.
So
actually, I was slacking on carrots. I would have, but I didn't have them at my home at the time.
Right.
So.
But it does have a very gardeny flavor to it. Mm-hmm. And guys, he got my lips going, kind of inner cheeks going, tongue not hitting really bad for some reason. More down along the gum lines too, and the back of the throat area is being hit with this. You said you used some dried nagas.
Yeah.
Could be that is one of the responsible parties for causing that pain. What are you getting from your sauce?
I'm basically just I got like a warm glow all around my mouth. My tongue's really not feeling it, but like my gums like are in between like my teeth and gum areas.
Yeah,
like really warm.
It's grabbing my gum.
Yeah.
This, guys, it's a gum grabber, upper and lower. I'm feeling it going all along. The weirdest pattern burn, Jay, that I've had in a while. Again, tongue relatively free.
Yeah, totally. Like, I mean, and towards the back of your throat.
Yes, the back of the tongue area.
Yeah.
But size of the inner cheeks and the gums, guys, roof of the mouth, fine. Pretty wild burn pattern, Jay. I don't know if you were shooting for that. I'm sure that was like the first thing in your mind. I'm going to go for the gum grabbing stuff. So I think these ingredients will bring it all together in order to kill people's gum. And I'll tell you what, Jay. After eating a spoonful of this, man, I'm feeling pretty angry, man. I might just punch you.
That would be crazy, though. I'd be like,
well, we're going to add a little action to the show here. Do a little stunt work. We're going to knock Jay through the backdrop and have everything crash down.
Like angry.
We're going to go for the real ratings grab here with his episode.
You get like real Vex, like the Incredible Hulk. Like, just show like a picture of like a torn jean and be like, oh, he's angry. Look at him.
So anyway, guys, Jay, really good stuff going on here. Hey, guys, take one more look at that. Wow, that is really nice. Jay, I don't know. This could be one of my favorites from you. That's even inclusive of the dried peppers, because you kind of have such a really nice balance of different things going on here. Onions, garlic really standing out though. Kind of getting a little salty note and almost towards the back of the tongue area too, because as the heat's dying down, I'm kind of getting a bit of a salty note there.
Yeah, there's salt and pepper in there. I forgot to.
Yeah.
Well, you could see that.
Oh yeah. It's absolutely edible. And wow, hey, all accolades go out to Jay for this one. Chef at work, in a moment of frustration and downtime, create something golden. So out of your misery came something excellent.
Yeah, no, that's my next thing. It's like I'm gonna have to just get mad more often. And
Yeah, like I said,
so.
start throwing things around. I mean, and then angrier chili pepper sauce. Yeah, there you have it. So, do you want to add anything to of what you're going through now, or anything else toward the creation of this masterpiece?
I still have like a nice little warmth glow, a little in the chest, just a very light, subtle like burn. Other than that, I mean,
I get a little throb on my lips, Jay.
Nice little warm.
Kind of like a little heartbeat going on there.
Yeah. Well, I actually today for lunch I have another bottle that's this was the unopened, but I have the extra. I tossed some wings and split it with a few employees, and they really liked it. They said it wasn't like crazy over the top, and it wasn't like mediocre. They were like, hey, it just has like the right amount of flavor, right amount of everything. So
I agree.
I was really happy with basically how it turned out. Like I wasn't too sure because I never. I did experiment one other time with dry peppers, but it did not come out as well. Like it. Actually, I tasted the sauce, but then I threw it out. It just, I tried to make it more of like a Tabasco-y, and its consistency, like to me, it didn't look right. So I was like, but so far so good with that.
This one here, yeah, really good. This one up there, guys. I don't know, like seasons ago, we did No Jalokia. Another one that stands out in my mind.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah. So, Jay, hoping to get this guy back into work, not only here on the panel, but in the kitchen making more sauces. You run a busy schedule, with your family and your job and your other cooking and your smoking and all this smoking foods, that is, not just chain smoking. But anyway, you run a busy schedule, and it's good that you're able to slip in a hot sauce here and there. I personally would like to see him do more, but again, guys, a correlation between getting Jay on the show and getting a new sauce on the show as well usually goes hand in hand.
I think for my next one, I might try, which I was reading about, I might try like a red jalapeno, just straight red jalapenos.
Okay.
I mean, to get them,
let them ripen.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those like tedious. Either you have to wait, or if you go to a farmer's market or a
rarely do you find red ones.
No. I mean, it was really rare. I usually go to Roots here. Well, actually, I believe that's in. No, that's not New Holland.
This is Lancaster.
Mannheim. That's where it's.
Lancaster area geography, guys. So
so Mannheim, sometimes they do have them up there. So
yeah,
that's my next. And depending on how my garden goes,
jalapenos in your garden, so let them ripen. I had a couple of red ones, but again, guys, when I had the jalapenos 2 years ago, Jay, I did get some red ones towards the end of the season, but it was so late in the season that I almost had to pick what I had, and most of them were still green. So getting a classic red jalapeno. Hard thing to find. So, but hey, maybe you'll have some luck this year with your garden if you're patient, and we have a good year. So, guys, hey, we're gonna be back 8 to 10. I'll be back with angry chili pepper sauce, a product of Chef Jay. Don't go away. Hi, welcome back to the panel. Here again with angry chili pepper sauce. This here, a product of Juicy Jay's Kitchen. I made this one. Guys, he has really found his mark with the consistency of this particular sauce, with the flavor of this particular sauce, Jay. Wow, left with the flavors in this, guys, after the velvety feel of the body. The flavors are just amazing. Enormous amounts of complexity going on here, Jay. Really left with some really strong onion and garlic. Hey, if you're gonna eat this one, eat it with somebody else, or stay home alone. So, but anyway, really nice kind of peppery, kind of astringency happening in the back there. A nice little burn we had going, a weird burn pattern that none of us could explain, and a lot of interesting stuff going on with this, Jay. I love this sauce.
Yeah, when I was eating it earlier with my coworkers upstairs, I mean, I had a nice coating on it. It felt like, as I was saying earlier, like my tongue wasn't involved in any of the heat. It was just picking up flavor. Mm-hmm. But then after a while, it felt like my gums, like they wanted to like push my teeth out of my gums. Like it felt like it was like tightening or tingling. Like I don't know. I'm not really good with descriptive, but I don't know. It's just really, really amazing what it does to like your gums and your cheeks in the back of your throat, and versus the roof or tongue. Like, I don't want to say it don't make sense, but it's kind of don't make sense.
It's like a set of dentures of heat.
Yeah,
put in there, you know. You gotta just bite down and it's hot.
It might make you a little angry, like give me some weird face. So.
What I'm also getting here, Jay, is before we wrap up, there's just a little sweet note kind of hanging over, right? Almost like a little slight sugary type of note, now that everything's calmed down. And that is also pleasant in there with that. So
yeah, there's a touch of sugar, and then towards the end, before I blended it through the screens, I just put like a teaspoon of cane syrup just to sweeten it up. It's kind of thick as honey cane syrup, but it's I don't want to say it's healthier for you, but it's a better alternative next to your fake sugars or your processed, refined. You know how everything goes. The more they play with it, the more it's healthy for you.
So not only is it delicious, but also healthy, guys. So hey, we're gonna wrap this one. Awesome, Jay. Glad to have you on the show again, man. Mm-hmm. Cool. Hope to see more of Juicy Jay. Guys, till we see it, read your Bible, say your prayers. We shall catch you next show. Bye-bye.